Hi, I want to share a little bit of information with you on evaluating offers, and that includes internship offers and full-time job offers. So believe it or not, you will have to make some choices, and here's some quick tips of things to think about when making those decisions. The first thing is location. Because you're going to live, work, and play in this area, you want to make sure it's an environment that you feel comfortable in, that you want to be in. So that could, lend itself to a suburban environment where it's community-based. There's companies within these communities, and you also live, work, and play there. You might be looking for more of a rural environment where it might be from a small hometown where you're going back to that summer or for your job, and you feel very at home there and comfortable, and that might be what you're looking for. But these are things to be aware. The opposite of that is a city environment. Is this something that the industry and that you want to work in is located? In that case, you need to be really comfortable working in a city. There's plenty of cities out there with different sizes and shapes to them, and you just want to make sure that you are well aware of the environment before you make a decision. The next thing to think about is your values. Does the company make a product or produce a product or service that you feel good about? There's nothing worse than going work for a company that is inconsistent with your values, because that's not going to make for a happy employee, and you're probably not going to be liking the job. So make sure it's consistent with your values. The next thing to think about is your compensation. So yes, money's great, but it's not the end-all be-all. You want to make sure that you are taking these things into account. Do you need money for the summer? Is this a well-paid job to help you pay bills and keep you, comfortable? But is it also going to end up making more money? But don't choose a job just because of the money, because that will not make you happy, especially if you don't like the environment that you're working in or in a particular industry. The next thing to think about is the advancement for a particular position. So does this internship or this job, is it going to give you the skill development? Is it going to make you promotable? Is it going to be further opportunities within this organization? Or is it going to give you a skill set that's going to be helpful for the next level? Another thing that is extremely important in thinking about. And the other thing that you want to think about is benefits. Is there a benefits package that comes along with it, especially with full-time offers? And that could include health care, retirement, bonuses, and that could be a signing bonus or vacation time, which leisure time is very important to people. So these are things that you need to take into account. In addition to those main topics, you also want to look at the people that you're working with, company culture. Is it flexible? And that includes, location. Is the type of job going to give you something that you can learn and develop from? And also, what are your goals? What are your goals of accepting this offer? Is it to advance within a company if it's a full-time job, or is it to get a job offer if it's an internship? Always be aware of what your goals are, and always know that you have choices when it comes to this. But take all of these factors into consideration, everything here, and you will be off to a really good start.